Well, guys, it looks like the wait is almost over. AMC is, but made it on the list.
So, let's get serious. So the whole short thing has been in the news for a couple months, for a while. Actually, since January with the GameStop. Here's the Rule 203B. So the pre-borrow requirement states that a clearing agency participant that has a failed to deliver position in a threshold security for 13 consecutive settlement days may not accept a short sell in the security or enter a short sell in the security for its own account without borrowing or entering into the bona fide arrangement to borrow the security until the participant closes out the failed to deliver position by purchasing. This is important. Purchasing securities. This is what people are talking about what they're doing by buying AMC and holding. And this is what happened with GME. GameStop was the test to see if they can do this, and now they're doing it with AMC. So, that being said, I'll leave a link below the video for you to look this up, download this yourself, and look at it. This is a Finra PDF about the rules and regulations. It was this has been around. This change has been around since 2004, 12/9/2004. So I'll have a link for that. So let's go back to if you do a search in Reddit, you're going to see all kinds of posts that's been showing up here the past couple of days. Do a search for no more shares to borrow on Reddit, and you're going to come across posts, and you're going to have links, and some of these links is what I'm going to show you. But I want you to have the links because you need to, if you're involved in this, you need to do your own research and prove to yourself. Don't take my word for it, because for all you know, I don't know what I'm talking about, okay? So don't ever chase anybody's trades, and don't always take somebody's word on something. Do your own research. Go verify when you hear something when it comes to stocks and securities. So people posting all kinds of stuff on Reddit. I mean, this is a couple of the forums that come up on this search. So here's the link. This is the list. The threshold securities. This is the bad list. If you're defaulting, if you're short selling, you're defaulting. You can't follow through with your short sale. So AMC is on the list. They got put on the list on the 28th. This is June 29th, 2021. So yesterday this was put on the list. So now let's look back. And let me look at my notes here. I didn't put it on here. So I think if I go back to January 25th. No. Bear with me. Yeah, all right. So, GME was on the list, 128. We go look at the chart. Let's blow the chart up to full screen. So this is, I don't want 5 days. I want 6 months. So if we go back, if you look down at the bottom, around 128, 127, 128, they jumped to 347.51. Now, will AMC, American Cinema, do the same thing? It remains to be seen. But they are on the list. So it's the same situation. This is where GameStop went up. But I think this spike here on the 27th and 28th was when Reddit first started talking about it. And this is the price that come up from people just buying into the stock because they wanted to get into the stock. Okay, you see all these green, these green bars here? This is people buying in. And then when the price started dropping, you see some people started selling and they dropped the price. But all right, so 13 days. So this is in the end of the month. So we shall see 223. The price started going up again. And this is probably the actual short squeeze that's going on right here. It's going up to 265. The first one's off the hype, okay? Because I don't think that rule, they were put on the list. I think they had 13 days. And then after the 13 days, which we might have about 3 weeks, maybe a month, if it falls in this place the same as what GameStop did, this is when the actual squeeze started going on and the price was fluctuating. So, I mean, we've hit 300 a share. I mean, all through here, the price has stayed up. But I think right in here's when the short squeeze was happening, and this is the actual short squeeze. I think this back here was the hype because they just got put on the list. I just showed you the list. Okay? For GameStop, 128. And it was the hype on social media got the price up. And then it dropped. Okay, it went back down to $50. But then after that, see, when the actual short squeeze started going on here, the price started holding at a higher price. 120, went up to 210. See, it's staying up around $200. Got up to, yeah. So $300. Yeah, I got up to $300, between $200 and $300. So, if everything falls in place just like GameStop did, from what everybody's saying on Reddit and this social media, Twitter, everything is set in motion for it to happen to AMC. It's just a matter of time, maybe 2 or 3 weeks is my thoughts, as if you look at the timing between, and nobody's doing this that I've noticed that's been talking about this. There's videos, but nobody's going back and looked at GameStop and looked at when they were put on the list versus when the actual short squeeze happened. And it was like maybe 3 weeks after that. 2-3 weeks, you should start looking for that price to go up. So keep holding, and we'll see what happens. I'm in it, I'm holding. I have a small position, but 128 when that happened. So if we go back to, let's go back to this month. June 28th. So AMC was put in on 6/28. So maybe the middle of July, about the middle of July, the short squeeze might happen. It might happen. I don't know how soon it'll kick in. We will wait and see. Just hold and wait and see. But I think we've got within a month. I think within a month, if it's going to happen, it's going to happen. So this is it. This is the comparison. GameStop versus the AMC. They both got put on the 28th. It's just GameStop was put on the January, and then going into March was when the spike started going on. So maybe July, maybe August. Okay, we'll give it a little more time, maybe August. But we've just got maybe a couple of months, and we may see a pretty good spike on AMC. If everything falls in place like everybody's saying, I don't know. I'm not a stock expert, stock advisor. I'm not a financial advisor. I'm just an crazy old man, Jerry D in East Tennessee, talking about stocks. That's just me, Jerry D in Tennessee, talking about stocks. But that's the comparison. The thing is, I've not seen anybody do the comparison. They've talked about, I brought up the rule. They're talking about this rule that's going to enforce them to have to buy. So they're going to have to purchase the securities. This is the rule everybody's talking about. So, and this is the list. And I'm going to leave a link down below for you folks to check this out, because you should be doing your own research and verifying everything that you're being told. Do not take everybody's word for it, because you can get yourself caught up in bad trade. So, something else. Is there something else I want to talk about? Maybe not. I think I'm gonna wait on this, because I'm not sure if I want to talk about this. I know I have a document here. Yeah, I do have this document. Maybe I should mention this too. So be careful about how much if you're on Twitter. If you're on Twitter and you're talking about these stocks, do not be trying to pump the stocks. Well, this guy went a little too far. He had some information he released. So Stan the Man, the trader man, is going to court. He was just tweeting a lot of information about some stocks, okay? And he's been tweeting about this next level hydrogen water. Now he's finding himself in court. Quit that. I don't want to do that. Now he's finding himself, he's been taken to court over this, because he's being accused of insider trading. Either way, you can get yourself in deep trouble. I tried to limit myself. I got AMC. I don't know if AMC is going to go up to $200 a share, or if it's going to go up to $100. I could see $100 if we do get a spike like we did on GameStop. But do not go out there and say this is going to be $200 next week, because then you're pumping the stock. This is not how we're going to do it. Plus, you can also get the stock halted, the trading halted on the stock, and that's not going to be good either. That'll kill the stock. I've been in several stocks that's been halted, and it will kill the stock, the trading on the stock. People will shy away from trading the stock when it's been halted. So, this was put out on Twitter. This is one of the fellows I follow on Twitter. He is very aggressive on his tweets, and now he's finding himself being sued by one of the companies that he's been tweeting about, that he's been trading stock on. I'm not going to go into details because it is going to court. Probably shouldn't talk about it with it going to court. I'm just warning you, be careful what you tweet, what you put on social media when it comes to stocks. The SEC is not happy about this stuff that's been going on over the past year with the stocks. Pump and dumps, social media hypes, Reddit. Don't get yourself in trouble, okay? Don't get yourself in trouble. Be careful what you tweet out there. I would just limit myself if I'm in good for the stock. If the price goes up, and it's like, let's go back. So if I go to AMC, just for an example, right? AMC was right around $60 today. So the day's high, what's the day's range? $61 was the high today. So, okay, I'm telling the truth. It was $61 today. It was back up from 55 last week to 61. It dropped down to $56 today. It may be 60, 65 tomorrow. I don't know. It depends on how trading goes. But that's just my opinion. Okay, but I'm not promising you that it's going to be $70 or $80 tomorrow. I just feel that it could do that. I feel it could go on with what's going on with people holding and with this the hedge funds shorting the stock and getting caught into their naked shorts. If everything is falling in place and everything's true that it's being said about what's going on, then it's got a lot of potential to go up, just like GameStop did. But don't be promising, don't be tweeting, it's going to be $100 next week, it's going to be $200 next week. That can and will get you in trouble if the SEC gets wind of it and they start focusing on your account and start doing a background check to find out who you are. They may come after you. So be careful what you say about the stocks. They're not happy about the whole situation, about everything's going on. My opinion, I think they've known about this for a while, and that's why you've seen in the news, some people's retired from the SEC. The recent guy, there's news of where a guy resigned from Citadel. So the truth's coming out about some of this stuff. They've been stealing from the public. They've been caught red-handed. Or they're fixing to get caught red-handed, and some stuff's going to go down. And I don't want any of my viewers to get caught up in any of it and get in trouble. Okay, don't be accused of pumping the stock. Don't get accused of insider trading on the stock. I'm just warning you. Just stay cool. Watch everything that's been going on. Be cool about the stock. Don't promise anything. That's fine. I'm talking about the price. The price got up to $61 a day. That's good. That's a good thing, okay? So the price has been back up. So just chill out. Enjoy the ride. We'll see where it goes. And I'm just saying, just watch what you're doing with social media. Don't get the stock halted, because they can and will halt the stock if they catch people pumping the stock. Don't be pumping the stock. Lay back, let everything happen. This guy got involved talking to the Next Level. He's ended up in court, and he's been accused of insider trading. It's what I've heard. I don't know all the details of everything. I followed him a little bit. He is very aggressive on his tweets. And apparently he's leaked out some stuff. He found out some information that he was not supposed to leak. And the company is suing him because they're saying, hey, we're not trying to pump our stock. We're trying to do everything legally. And we do not appreciate what this guy was doing on Twitter. So what's going on? I do not wish anything bad against Stan the Man, the trading man. I kind of like following him. But I hope everything works out okay with him. I hope it's not that it doesn't end up being that bad. It looks like he is going to end up going to court. So just be careful. I'm just saying, just be careful what you do. Don't be accused of pumping the stock. Just stay cool. Enjoy the ride. Yeah, it's okay to be excited about the stock. Hey, AMC's just hit $61 a share today. You know, tweet something like that, that's fine. That's not pumping it. But don't start promising it's going to be $100, $200 next week or in 2 weeks or 3 weeks. I think it might spike if everything falls in place the way everybody's saying with these naked shorts. That's what they call them. It is impossible. The more I'm reading about this stuff, the more I was beginning to doubt it because it was going for too long. And I was thinking this is going to go down to nothing. The stock's going to drop down to nothing. But that being said, they are on the list. GME was on the list before they started going up. It's just beginning for AMC because of all the signs that I'm seeing. And I'm leaving links for you to look it up yourself. So, I'm just disappointed some of these people, YouTubers, are not comparing the GME when they've got put on the list. They're just bringing up the list that AMC's on the list. You guys need to go back and compare the two and show this is the same situation. So, I'm just saying. So, we'll see. We're going to go back. I've got a small position, not a very large position. I don't expect this to make me rich, but I can roll this into some kind of a retirement, some more, maybe some dividend stocks after this is all said and done. So, anyway, I appreciate you coming and visiting my video, watching. I'd love for you to subscribe to the channel. If you hit the notification bell, you will be notified when I come out with more videos. And I will be coming out with more stock videos. As I'm just an old, crazy old man, Jerry D in Tennessee, talking about stocks. But keep it real, be realistic, and try not to get caught in some of these pumps. Be careful. I really urge you, if you hear news on Twitter, somebody talking about stock, they don't know what the price is going to be till the investors actually trade the stock. You really don't know what the stock's going to do. Look at the MACD, the RSI, the volume weighted average. Look at what the price action is doing. Do not go on somebody's word if they're promising it's going to be $200 a share next week or a month from now. They don't know what the price is going to be. You really don't know. You won't know till the price gets there. So, that being said, trade smart, trade scared. Do not trade with any money that you cannot afford to lose. Keep your lights on and all that good stuff, because you got to keep what's important, okay? So I appreciate you guys coming, checking out my channel. And again, I urge you, I'm going to leave the links under the video. Do your own research, but I think we're close. If something's going to happen with AMC, we're probably just within weeks of it happening. We're real close, just because they are on the list. Right here's the list, and I will leave you the link to get to the list. You can find it. If you go to Reddit, and if you do search for no more shares to borrow, or put AMC no more shares to borrow, all these links will be in these Reddit posts. Actually be more links than what I'm posting. Some of it's repetitive, but I do urge you, if you're in the stock, if you're interested in what's going on, do your own research, check out the links, and we'll go from there. So I hope to see you in the next video. I hope you're having a good week. I hope the rest of the week is a good week for you, and we'll see you in the next video. Thanks for visiting. Bye. Hey, thanks for coming by. Glad you checked out the video. I hope you liked it. If you like it, please click on the like button. And if you're not subscribed to the channel, would like to invite you to subscribe to my channel. May God bless you, and I hope you have a good day. Bye. Bella's got to be right up under me, don't you, Bella? Oh, my word. Cloudy day, looks like it may rain. Clouds out over the valley. East Tennessee Valley. And Bella, she's just happy to be around.